So, whenever you get to the anomaly, if you're new to the game, it's very important you go and talk to this guy. He asks for something specific, and if you have scanned some of that, you will get some nanites, depending how much you have scanned. If you have any milestones, you go to this one. Which I don't, so that wouldn't, but he asked for Gravitino balls. I don't ever give him the materials because what he gives back in nanites is so immensely low. And then there's the guy I call the food critics. And he eat your stuff and he give you nanites if he likes it. The better he likes it, the more nanites he gives. So yeah, that's enough. And there are no indications on what you can do to improve, because to make this food stuff, you use some produce and you mix it and you get a result. When you give it to him, yeah. The amount of nanites and the amount of coins those foodstuff cost is not always in relation. So I would say that I only do it for curiosity, and that's pretty much it. I do not do it for gain. I don't get extra nanites out of it. If I'm lucky and he likes it, I get around 130 to 50. That's kind of the highest I get. I can get 130 to 50 many other ways. So let's go to the space station here. I actually have to go and walk around on some planets because I need hydrogen crystals, so I should actually do that. So before I run around on the station, I'm going to take a short bathroom break and then I will be back with you. It will only take a couple of minutes, so stay with me and I'll be back again. So, I'm back with you. Sorry for that, but I have to keep myself watered in somehow, and that unfortunately has some side effects. I think that's the right way to say it, in a very polite way. But we are out and on again. Do we have microphone on? Yeah, we do. I have seen sometimes that the break screen disable the microphone, and then it doesn't come on again when I change to the live feed, so that can be a little bit embarrassing, but everything seems to be fine. So we are back on the road. It's a Viking system, so there is 2 times in the night. It's not a lot, but every little helps. When you see these, I'm actually going to buy, because they are higher than 25%, so another thing I tend to buy, that's tritium. And that's simply because I am lazy. So there's a little bit of things which I can sell with a profit. That is very good. I like that. Whatever I sell and gain money from is good for me. Whether you want to go down the line and say, oh, you shouldn't be making money, or you shouldn't do this and that, who cares? I mean, it's a game, and we play as we want to. It's not like that we have to do something special. We don't affect other players if we do stupid things. And best of all, we have fun while we're playing. Yeah, I heard that rumor. But, you know what? It's absolutely fine. At least I won't die poor. I'm a billionaire and I'm proud of it. How are you? I'm very good, thank you. Warm. We had some thunder tonight, and it banged 2 or 3 times, and it's been raining, so hopefully it clears up. Yeah, finally. I heard some rumors that last night there was some rain, but I couldn't really see any indications. We got a couple of banks up here, so that's but didn't really see any lightning. I saw it flash, but it was It was just a little bit of light. But I mean, you can't get everything. Well, I hope it will cool down the air a little bit, but it actually still feels quite murky. But at least it will be freshened up outside. That's the problem. Even if you saw it, you don't know how long it takes before it returns. Ah, okay. So you're the one stealing them all. I haven't seen any since the two I saw in my survival game at the same time, at the same space station, but ah well. You can't get everything. Yeah, I guess I can. But I must say that Jesus. Oh. Yeah, but it's so typical. Now you don't need it, you will find it everywhere. Remember to stock up. Just in case. It's so typical. I am tempted to say something about Sod's Law, but I don't think I will today. think I can't afford the color TV anymore. Well, at least I found all the animals on this planet. So I get bonus nanites. You know what? I need to remember to claim them. Oh. I will say I haven't seen any more battles since we talked about it last time, so but I must admit I have not been looking for it either, so remember this. My 250 bonus nanites. I need them. This is a very boring planet to look at. That was not a good choice. I must admit, I'm actually just looking a little bit around because I actually don't have a overly purpose at the moment. Well, I have the purpose getting dihydrogen, but it's not something I have to do. Oh. Nothing here I really want to engage with. I think I will go and see if I can find a black hole and take a humongous jump. Well, I must say, I will first try to see what's on the space station, because someone saw this before me. That's one of the problems flying around in Eissentam is that's why we make money in the game. But if not for anything else, to pay for our stupidity sometimes. I have been there. So if you play perfect, never make any mistakes, don't make money. That must be the lesson we need. But I think that that song is kind of gone its time for now. I had another one coming up on Reddit with which I'm not going to participate in that discussion, but I kind of feel with people. Yeah, I understand that. That's absolutely really what you need. If it's anything else, then you are asking for it. Now, there's been a discussion on Reddit about Starline, and someone asked, why are all No Man's Sky players so negative about Starline? And I have my own reasons, but I'm not going to participate in the discussion, but it's kind of interesting that why are we negative about someone ripping parts of the game we love and play, and well, I think I should stop the sarcasm as well. But I'm at some point going to give it a try and see how it is, and I will give my honest opinion. I might even play it on stream. On stream. I don't know yet. I don't know when it will be out. I thought it was supposed to be out the 11th, but that seems to be wrong. So. But we have to wait and see. Oh, what a pretty yellow ship. When I see a ship like that, right, then I would wish I could paint black stripe on or something like that. Looks like a bee. Yeah, no, I agree. Monopoly is always the route for complacency, so I fully agree. But you know how often we heard that this is the best game since sliced bread, and you look at it and say, might very well be, but I don't like sliced bread. think that was wrong what I did, but no, it's definitely good to have different alternatives. And as I said, I'm going to try it. And, I would be very honest about it. If I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it, and I'll tell people why. I am not really getting rewards, which is good today. That is really sucking. I just did something stupid, didn't I? I think I did something stupid. I'm going to have to go to another system to deliver that thingy, didn't I? Yeah. And I came here to use the black hole. Ah well. So it's not even Jesus. It's not even the stuff I'm delivering to each game. No, it's my stuff. So it's not the customer's thing they after, but mine. Well, mistake, I would say. Boom. This is done. only getting shuttles now. Seashells. It's just getting worse and worse. Maybe I should play a whole other game. Oh.
Product received. Product received. Product received. Units received. Units received.
So I need some boxes, something to make me happy. Oh, there is some boxes. At least let me hoard something. That's a half fighter. Oh. I got a little bit too excited there. Oh. Not finding interesting things. Yeah, but I wish they would not try to sell themselves as a insert name, game name here, killer, because I've seen that a little bit too many times where it's kind of stupid. And I mean, that's a wrong approach to take. But we've seen that over and over again. There is some studio which has released something and oh, this is much better than what everyone is playing. And they can't get the players over, and they can't do things better than the original game, and then they will struggle. Yeah, and that's unfortunately what often happens, because they become very complacent with what they're doing. I've seen it with other games as well. Where it has really gone downhill because there is yeah. What the frick? Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to say something, but I won't, because it might contradict my own way of playing games, for instance. But we have seen some games, some developers, like Hello Games with No Man's Sky, actually listen to the fan base, to the players. And they do not give us everything we ask for, but they have incorporated a lot of things which was actually requested by players. And that's the only way to go, is actually listen and communicate with the fan base, because they are the one putting money into the game. This arrogance and keep it going and go downhill, and not listening to the player base. Then you end up with a subscription model without any subscribers. And then your golden goose disappears. Man. But yeah. it's sad it goes down that way sometimes, but I will say that sometimes there's only one way of learning, that's by dying, so to speak. I remember once I must have been in the late 80s, where there was some very, very good games that came out, but they couldn't sell them and they couldn't really find out what to do with them. And then games was rebooted as version 2.0 because that could everything. It was actually the same game, just in a new wrapping, pretty much. And until they started listening to what their players said and started kind of following a little bit, then things 1.3 million light years. Jesus. 6,000 light years. This is so typical. Ah well, we shouldn't really slate anyone. So but I do feel there is a lot of arrogance against the gamers nowadays. It's not listening to the fan base. There's a lot of good games out there which could become even better if they did want to listen to the player base. But I think unfortunately sometimes they have been listening to the wrong players because, take an example, I played World of Warcraft for many, many years. And it became pretty much that 15-year-old kids were complaining that it was too hard. They couldn't get what everyone else could get, gear, weapons, whatever it was. And some of us had been sitting grinding for, if not weeks, then months sometimes, to get something. And when you finally got it, you were very happy about it because you had freaking worked hard to get those things. Then they made it easier, so it ended up with you could actually get things without doing anything. And you know what? I had a colleague which was he enjoyed his game, but he played at a very simple level and didn't do much. He suddenly was better geared than people who had been running raids, dungeons, and doing a lot of stuff, and It was kind of wrong. I don't mind people can get it in another route, but they should not have things handed over just like that. I find that so wrong. A game can be difficult. I always talk about reward and risk should be kind of aligned, and I don't always find it is in No Man's Sky, but at least I have the choice whether I want to do it or not. I can play the part I want, when I want. Even though I know I'm playing the game wrong. I am aware of that. But heavily, it's my game. I play as I want to, if I want to. I was wrong. Yeah. I was stupid. Oh dear. Yeah, I agree, because yeah, you see that over and over again, that they end up in this gray mesh that no one actually want to play, because it's either too easy or it's because those who whine is never happy. If it's not too difficult, then it's wrong color or wrong numbers or whatever it is. Yeah, it's a no-win scenario more than anything. And I always learned that do not create no-win scenarios. That gives very negative feedback. But yeah. I personally don't mind things are challenging. I like using my brain, or what's left of it. And get something, and I feel so happy when I actually manage to do the things, because I feel I achieved something. So, have to do something. Yeah, I fully agree. I don't like the idea that you have to have a 50-man team behind you to actually be able to do it. That's not right either, but things should be balanced and it works together and you can do it. That really sucks. That really sucks when it gets to that. What? Oh, it's a long travel to deliver something. Well,
Hostile scan detected.
yeah, well, I must admit that, and that was one of the reasons that I stopped playing World of Warcraft was that first of all, either you could pretty much get things without doing anything, or you were sent out on some very, very long quest lines which gave some very dubious rewards, and all you did was actually wasting time. We used to call them breadcrumb quest because it was literally go far away and talk to this person, and then you did that, then you were sent back to the person you came from with answer yes or something stupid like that. It was kind of ridiculous. Or get this thing, you have to kill someone there to get it. And then you had to kill hundreds of mobs to actually get the quest item. And I mean, it was just grinding. And it started feeling like a second job. And no, I had to stop that because I had no pleasure in playing the game. I used to love to log into World of Warcraft and sit and no, I used to really love logging in and playing and it left over time. I mean, it's bad when a game starts feeling like a second job, honestly. That is not good. Well, at least here we know what we go into. No! Oh, well done. Yeah, it takes quite a while. Oh. Oh, that was good. I think one day I might do it on my survival one, but I'm not even sure. Let's see if I stay alive long enough. I really feel my missions today is non-present. Maybe I should do something else. Well, I am doing something else. I'm talking. Well, I mean, I actually think that the living ship quest is quite a good quest line, but yeah, it takes time. But I will say that yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, you spend a lot of Quicksilver, which you have worked a little bit hard to actually get, and it gives you at least some pleasure doing whatever is needed to be done, and you're not being fucked over by anything. Oh, man. No, I will actually wish they would make more of that kind of quest lines. That would please me. So that one I'm not going to look for, that I will do in a mo. Or is that? That is there. It's a paradise planet, apparently. Chill down. Whoa. I think I had a slightly high speed there. All ships here are explorers. Except of course for mine. Yeah, no, no, I find it okay that it opens up, and I have been sitting thinking, what is going? Oh, wait a minute, yeah, yeah, and I'm absolutely fine with that. It's not for money making, it's for interesting ships making, so to speak. I find it okay. I haven't actually scrapped a lot of Sentinel ships, so that's not really. Oh, you will be nerfed next. You know, I think I scrapped one Sentinel ship on ship, not ships. One Sentinel ship on this one, and that's actually not what has created my fortune. I have earned my money by hard labor and selling newspapers. Oh, wait a minute, no, that's not true either. You don't need those big ridiculous amounts of coins for scrapping ships. I don't think that's necessary. And I know I'm one making money myself, but I feel I can do that in many other ways. And I will say, if anyone wants to know something specific about the game or how you do something, feel free to ask. I'm happy to share my knowledge the best I can. And if I can't, I will tell you. I'm not going to send you into a spiraling debt or something like that. That's bad for business, I heard. Building over there. I was actually curious to see what that was. Ah, one of those. That's not something I need. I'm going to take whatever is left, but so and I say, if you have questions or comments and stuff like that, feel free to use the chat. You don't have to be a follower to use it, even though I do appreciate if you follow me. I need some more followers, so but it is voluntary, and I will help anyone who asks for help. That is there is no limitation on that. I will say, if I don't know how to help you, I will tell you, and I'm quite sure that some of the other grumpy old men in this on this channel will be able to help. And by the way, I do know it's not only grumpy old men on this. That is a little bit of a joke. So, I need I'm saying the same. I think I was born grumpy, to be honest. Doing the abandoned building to kill some animals. Wow. The weird thing is, I'm actually not grumpy, but I sometimes look grumpy, and that gives a wrong impression. Wildlife is coming inside saying hello to me now. Not much interesting there. Uh, oh well. Yeah, and there is some models which is quite interesting, and I do follow that. The funny thing is, I found out that most people are looking for something special. And we all have our kind of that's what I'm looking for, that's what I'm looking for. That is only 5 of 8. Well, it's a paralyzed planet, so some of them is probably in the ocean. We have a tendency to go that way, hasn't it? I'm not even trying to find them all. That's not really what I'm doing. Actually trying to find some dihydrogen in an easy way. It's probably not what's going to happen. Very big holes in the ground there. missing animals could also be cave dwellers, but that's also a possibility. But as said, I'm actually not going to chase them if I find them, yeah. It's warm. It is really warm.
Technology recharge.
So, looking for hydrogen more than anything else, so I need loads of them for my frigate fuel, and if I don't get it, I won't be able to send them out on missions, and if I don't send them out on missions, I don't get my daily intake of easy money.
Received.
So, Bam, you and I are hoarders. I wonder sometimes what other players are focusing on. Um, there was one we know was kind of sitting in each corner in Euclid and never actually really came out. Well, it didn't come out of that for a lot of years. So. I know one was pretty much a base builder, and yeah, well, I must admit I went down that route when at some point I saw the most cool ship I ever saw and I couldn't buy it. That made me go down the route, make sure I had always Yeah, but that's not going to be me, for instance, because I'm absolutely crap at it. I know what I want, and I know I can kind of get something which suits me, but it doesn't look nice or anything spectacular. And it was an S-class fighter with one of those long-nosed ones, and I can't remember what the price was, but it was something like 15, 20 million, and I didn't have it, and that really annoyed me. So I kind of went down, that is not going to happen to me. If I see something, I want to be able to buy it. Hey, stop. Go somewhere else. Some big flying moth. It keeps landing on me instead of just going somewhere else. Yeah. But you know, you learn from your mistakes, and my mistake was I didn't have money, so that's why I actually started thinking, well, I'll have to make money so I can at least get what I want. That that paved my road to become maybe not a hoarder, but a money gusher sometimes. Yeah, you can say I might be a little bit excessive sometimes. But the thing is, I'm just doing it as I run around anyway, so or fly around. I mean, it's not like I make spreadsheets with where to go with what type of commerce and trade goods. It's I try to keep it simple, to be honest. didn't need them, but they were in my way. Yeah. I see. But, I mean, that's the great thing with No Man's Sky is you can be whatever you want. If you're a collector, that's fine. If you're a hoarder, that's not so fine, then you're playing it wrongly. No, I think luckily there's space where we can play it exactly like we want to, and whether you are a collector or hoarder or base builder, trader, whatever you wanna play as, explorer for that matter, galaxy jumper, ship collector. Some people collect the rare things they find around, such as basalt and stuff like that. The good thing is you can do whatever you feel like, and that's one of the things which kind of pleases me the most. It's not like there is a walkthrough and you have to do it this way, otherwise you will fail the game. That's too far away. I don't find this planet funny anymore. Not meat as a holiday. Go and hand in some missions, not go fly. point. I still have more, but I keep picking up the same stuff. So we have a couple of missions to hand in. And actually the reason I kind of did these missions was actually just to try to shake it a little bit. See if I could get something else up. It doesn't look like it's going that way today. So what's that? That's an explore. Actually stupid, but because these should just be sold, not saved. It's funny, I kind of get it filled up. A, B, C, C. Let's get out of here and see if we can find another system. I do think for many of us older players, we are in a way more collectors because we find it interesting with all the crap we find. Well, I would say I am a hoarder because I hoard resources. There's no doubt about that, so. I will call things what they are, so yeah. Phew. C-class. Yeah, no, that's spot on as well. I have sometimes tried to find a planet where I knew I saw something on, and I can't find it again. Then, yeah. In the future, when I see it, pick it up, bring it along, store it somewhere. What a load of... But I will say that is the preservation of age sometimes, that you know you won't be able to remember it, so let me get it while I can.
Units received. 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 Units received.
Getting close to 3 billion. I collect money. I used to have a manager which was telling everyone that they should have a hobby, and he said he always said to people that was healthy for their mental state and stuff like that. And he got annoyed because I said to him, well, I collect pictures of the Queen. And he didn't get the joke, so he said, oh, you collect stamps? I said, no, I collect pictures of the Queen. What I meant, well, those with 5, 10, 20, 50 on, I collect them. Ah, that was silly. But he couldn't understand that playing computer games was a hobby. But well, yeah, but it's an old joke, and I would say in the old days there was specific pictures on Danish money, and it was referred to those pictures, and you would say you were collecting those. Oh yeah, I have actually noticed that. And it's funny, I never really been, well, I almost said I never been into collecting coins. It's not completely true, but I used to collect from countries I visited, so I had some, but that kind of died with the euro. Even though I know that you can then collect euro coins from different countries, but that's not the same. Oh. So how many 50p coins do you have in your collection? Keep getting these today. I don't want them. Well, I do want them, but I end up selling them.
Technology recharge.
Ah, that's quite a collection then. Yeah. Oh, I have seen pictures of them. Sometimes I get up. I look a little bit at stamps sometimes, and some of the places I get news from also have coins and stuff like. Oh, don't do that. So I do see picture of those sets, and you're right, some of them is very interesting to look at. also seem like some of them is quite valuable because of the limited numbers. No, I would say if I were to do that, it would be the same. I have in the past done quite an amount of in stamps, but I sold most of it off because again, like anything else, it started being too much. I started hoarding and. This is the story of my life, isn't it? No, I actually normally don't hoard in real life. The only time in my life I've done that, I used to hoard books. I couldn't see someone selling a stack of books without me buying them, and that got too excessive at some point.
Hostile scan detected.
Yeah, go away.
Warning. Threat detected.
I said
Hostile
go
ships
away.
approaching.
I don't want to find you. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Looks like I'm popular.
Hostile scan
Yeah.
detected.
That I don't know. One thing is fighting pirates, but sentinels and stuff? Yeah, there's a lot of oh. You know what? The funny thing is, we often shop in Costco, and we had bought two very big packs of toilet paper because they were on offer, and then these rumors about lack of toilet paper came up. We were kind of joking if we should start selling it on the street corners if we could get out and all that. Yeah, I have some of those in my collection as well. Um, a friend of mine gave me a whole sheet. I think there was 50 stamps on, and it was have never been used, and it was actually worth nothing. But they were issued with, I think it was 100 million marks a piece or something like that, and it was incredible numbers. I do understand it went tits up after the crash on Wall Street, because that was what caused all that inflation in many European countries at that point. And in America as well.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
I think I'm cheating myself here. I've already been there. I actually think some of those stamps I still have somewhere. But the good thing is, stamp collection doesn't lose money over time. On the contrary. Well, there is one way you can at least get an idea. But it takes a little bit of work. thing is, don't get anyone to value them, because they will say, nothing is worth anything. I'll give you 20 quid for them. But let me double check if I still have this. Yeah, and that's the thing. But what I use this one, which is an online catalog, and it's not the exact price, but it gives an idea. So you can go in and find your German stamps there in the time slot, and you can see the value, what it's about, and I mean, there you can see if it's closer to the £50 than the £5,000, or the other way around. So it would give you an idea. And if you have anything with say £5,000, I would put it on an auction then. Meaning that I would not sell it to a dealer, because they always start telling you how bad quality it is. I had a couple of series from the Danish West Indian Islands, which is quite rare, but the quality of the stamps was not great. It was not mint, but they were all in I would call it in good condition without being great. And I needed money, so I went to a dealer and got them evaluated, and he kept telling me how bad the quality was, and he could not sell them for much, so he offered me a fraction of what the listed value was. And I thought, you're trying to hoax me with this, and that was the feeling I had. So someone helped me to put them on an auction, and got almost the value of the catalog value of them, which well, I mean, some people live in the best used car dealership mentality, don't they? Buy cheap and sell expensive. It's not good. Don't do that. Crawl up. But I use that online to check when I have something, because it does happen. I used to buy collections and break them up and sell them. That's not a secret. Problem was there was a lot of work in it, because sometimes you get a collection and nothing is organized as it kind of should be, so you have to do all that work yourself.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Well, I must admit, I sometimes still scavenge for stamps when I'm out and about, and it does happen. I sit down and with them. No, that's good. That's the real way to do it. Yeah. I actually don't have a scanner anymore. Wow. That's it. I kind of have, because I have an iPhone that can actually do that as well. And it actually does it quite good. Yeah, that's just making it better, isn't it? Man, oh man. I lost my... Oh dear. I shouldn't lost my Twitch. Where's it gone? Oh, wait a minute. I was looking at stamps. Oh dear. But talk about digitized stamps. I know some people took what they found as interesting stamps and digitized them and blew them up and color printed them and used them as art. There is some stamps which is very, very good looking. I was actually been kind of thinking going down that route. I have a quite good color printer, so that might actually be able to do some good prints.
Warning. Threat detected.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. We have a color laser as well, but I have a quite professional Epson inkjet, which can make very, very, very nice pictures. I would say printer has come a long, long way. They are, first of all, they are affordable nowadays. Do you remember the price of a matrix printer? Oh. They were very, very, very expensive when they started coming to the shops for everyone. Yeah, I think I've been through the quite a lot of them as well. Yeah, I never liked them until I got the one I have now, because I have to. Well, I sometimes have to make print transfers on plastic, and that's actually very, very good. Uh, yeah, well, our laser was not very good at that, and it's very expensive in the color. It's some very big drums which go. It's an HP one. It's but I do think down the line we will invest in a new one and then probably stick with the everything laser because it is a much cleaner way of printing. Oh man, this is like walking in a desert today. Okay. Yeah, our problem was my daughter worked for HP, so we got through there. But yeah. Oh, those Eissentam, that is a good technology. At least now there is something when I come back. Oh well. This is how I make bases. Very basic. So E2. Didn't I put that over? What? How many can I make? Oh, it's not too bad. So and I managed to send them all off. That is kind of good. I think we are getting up towards 1 o'clock, so I'll actually start wrapping up for today. I have things I have been farming. So I have again surplus. The funny thing is I managed to sell most of what I had, but now I have more. That is actually quite funny it goes like that. Oh yeah. I did read on Reddit, a lot of people actually use their freighters to make humongous jumps, and of course you can. Yeah? Yeah, that's true. I would say the fight is not what bothers me, but it's not always a situation where you actually want to do it. That's the problem. It's always it always happens at inconvenient times. No, I see your point with jumping in the freighter, but I don't really want to use materials to build it up. I'm still, and I actually think maybe tomorrow, and I will start looking for a S-class freighter. And get it upgraded. Going to cost me a lot, but it's I think it's worth it. Oh, just make sure you stand and look at it while it do it, then it's fine. As long as you don't leave the freighter. Probably not really. Um, I don't know if there's any major benefits, but I would like one which looks good. That's what I'm kind of missing. Mine is not looking good. Mine is only a C class, so that's but the thing is, my stance has always been my freighter is just a storage object. But I think I need to go into a proper direction and do it properly, so it looks. So I think I will go out and look for that, and that might be the theme tomorrow. Try to find an S-Class freighter. If I can. After 20 minutes, I would be tired of looking after it and do something else. Maybe. So yeah, I will pack up for tonight, and I'll say thank you for watching, and I need some more people to follow me. But yeah. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow from 8 o'clock UK time, and it will be a very normal game tomorrow, and as said, I think I will try to see if I can find an S-Class freighter, but I might grow tired of that before I get to the end of it. Problem is you have to land on them in order to find out what they actually are, so you can't scan them from space. That would be nice if you could. But yeah, I would say thank you for tonight, and good night to everyone, and all stay safe, and see you tomorrow again, and 8 o'clock UK time, and from there we'll see where we end. But as said, I think I'll be looking for an S-Class freighter tomorrow. So, good night everyone, and thank you for watching.